Now, a fishing legend in his own mind. Here's Rick Jordan.
Hey, good morning. Pretty day, but you say possible thunderstorm.
Yeah, they could bubble up this afternoon. Nothing extreme, but
okay,
maybe some much-needed rain and thunderstorms.
We had one giant bolt of lightning last night at Secret Lake, and it scared the dickens out of my dog. I think it was his first one, and the ducks and the birds started Twitter-pating, and that was the end of it.
Wow.
Okay, we got lots to do today.
All right.
Quit talking about that. I'm talking to me now. And Russ Francisco. Good morning, Russell.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty darn good. Fishing has been better than okay.
Yeah, it's been good. Overall. You know, it's not much for weeds. It's sort of interesting, but it's more like May than it is June, but that's okay. Fishing is good.
Fishing's good. You bet. You know what? About fishing, even if it's bad, it's good.
Yeah, it's good to get out.
Good to get out.
And do things.
Yeah. Have you been out, Russ?
Just looking for you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was walking upstairs and by everybody. They're saying, hey, not now. I'm talking. I'll come back.
You're always on the phone, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. But sometimes I can say, hang on a minute, and I will help them out, but we can't do that today. So.
Do you wear a headset?
Oh, always.
Do you?
Yeah, I wear it when I drive. I wear it in the store. I'm carrying boxes. The phone rings. I can flip the headset down and say hello. So
yeah. Well, Dave and I both have headsets on, but they're a lot different than your telephone headset-y thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It saves us a lot. It saves a lot of time answering the phone too, because this particular one I'm using now is a Garmin unit. So when you flip the headset down in front of your face, the phone comes on, and if you're on a coffee, you just flip it on top of your head. It puts it in a hold for a minute, and then you can come back again. So it's quick. So if you're one-handed carrying something, you can still use it. So anyway, that's why I pick.
And my answer to that is, of course, it's a Garmin.
Well, it is, but I have a Blue Parrot too, which is really good in the vehicle, and it works good. But when you're talking to people and you got to put them on hold, and people are asking you questions, this one just functions pretty well.
Yeah, very familiar with talking with you and that telephone. So, how's fishing been? What have you heard?
Fishing's good. Fishing's good. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know, if you're from Duluth proper, below the hill, and I tell you that I was out last night with Austin fishing his league and his bass league, and my grandson, and there are people skiing and tubing and doing all this kind of stuff. You're saying, right? But the water temperature is 68 degrees south of Duluth, 70 in the corner. So we're in a full summer away from Lake Superior, but of course around here it's still fairly cool. But it'll be nice this weekend. I mean, really moderate. Friends of mine live in the Twin Cities. They could hit 100 in the next couple of days. Darn close down the farmland.
Have we ever hit 100, Dave?
Not for many years.
I think our all-time record high is 103, something like that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it only happened once, and that was back in the 30s probably.
Well, where's the official measurement made? Airport?
Yeah. Well, then it was downtown.
Okay. Well, fun. So the fishing, that's the key here.
Yeah, fishing's been good. Yeah, walleye fishing's good. Big crappies, lots of bass. I mean, it's been a good run.
Yeah. Some good deals at Marine General?
Yeah, it's been great. It's there's lots of deals. We're getting ready for Father's Day, so factories are still running specials. You can save up to $300 on Humminbird units, $700 on Lowrance, $700 on Garmin particular units. We got all the water skis and wakeboards and tubes on sale. We're selling kayaks like crazy. Interesting thing, didn't sell as many kayaks last year, but this year we're selling a ton because the weather's nice and there's no smoke in the air. So that's keeping us busy and all kinds of specials throughout the store. So right now we're just keeping ahead of everybody and getting their boats in the water. We're still playing spring.
In just about 15 minutes or so, we're going to talk with the county sheriff and talk about some smoky things up in the northern part of the county. So that should be interesting to compare notes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Russ, keep a tight line.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah, get you out of there. You're busy, and we got to make some time for that very big sheriff.
All right, that'll be coming up. We're at 9:13. Take a break and be right back.
Back on the frenzy, in a little bit, we're going to talk about the fire situation and see what's cooking up in northern part of our county with the sheriff. But first, Let's cross the river a little bit and see what Pat Kukl at Superior Shooter Supply is up to. Good morning.
Well, we don't have fires, thank God, and they're a terrible thing, but we do have firearms.
Oh,
yes,
nice pun.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, yeah. So we were standing around talking last night, as you're prone to do after your close.
Oh, yeah.
And I know a lot of people probably all know this, but this time of the year, too, there's things going on. People are actually out there shooting. Thank goodness the weather's great.
Yeah.
But and I think people do realize what we do here, but maybe they don't. So I'm going to go through it. We not only do we take guns in trade, as most places do, of course.
Yeah.
We also sometimes buy outright if we feel it's a good fit. And the best thing for a customer is consignment. And the consignment is, we'll take it in. It's customer gets 80% of the selling price. We also do a lot on gun brokers. Some of these guns are unusual, and gun broker is, a national audience, so they can do well there. If you're unsure of the product you have, we're more than happy to help you appraise it. We also do appraisals too, by the way. So maybe if, this time of the year, maybe people are looking around and saying, well, maybe it's time to I hate to say it, to maybe move my inventory out a little bit. And we're more than happy to help with that. It's been kind of a growing part of what we do here. And I know some folks just don't know what to do. But, the ball is in your court. Of course, we go through, again, we present you with the appraisals. You can say no or you can say yay because, it's your stuff. Yeah, so that's quite a bit of what's been growing for us here.
Yeah, and then there's, here's a situation. For instance, I've got a few guns that were owned by Grandpa and my wife's dad, who, they're worth more than that, aren't they?
Yes,
they're not, are they?
They're not, but you've got the sentimental thing going on. And another thing, and I'm sure a lot of people realize this, maybe some people don't, on a very older gun, let's just pull a Savage 99 out of the air.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I want to reblue this. Well, that's fine. It's your gun, but there goes the value right down the tubes.
Really?
The original. Mm-hmm. So we're very careful about that. We always say, it's your gun, and here's what's going to happen if you do this, and here's what's going to happen if you don't do that. Now you can make the decision. If you're looking at, you just want to keep that gun because it was Grandpa's and you wanted to look nice, fine. If you want to retain the original value, then it's best to leave them alone. Original is the key. Yeah, so it's not in the older, of course, we're seeing less and less of these older firearms walking around. It's amazing when I'm always pleased and happy when something walks in the door. But that is, and some less than others, some more than others, but especially on the older Winchesters, the Marlins, the Savage 99s. Anytime you change your sight, anytime you refinish the stock or cut it or reblue it, you are devaluing that gun if that's important to you.
My father-in-law had a collection, and it's obvious some of it was his dad's. So when he kind of bequeathed them to me, he said, now, be careful. I don't know how this one works. I haven't fired it in 60 years.
Yeah.
That's a very good warning.
Yeah, it is. It's we get, it's always amazing to me what walks in the door, and it's always interesting to me. And I again, and it's true with what not just in my industry but in other ones. But people often have very sentimental values to the gun, at which point, it's your gun. You can do whatever you like. That's what we tell people. But it's just a market, and maybe some people don't know we do that here. We actually kind of like it because we feel we're helping people out and taking a little burden off of them. Sometimes people are in a situation they don't want to be in because they don't know the value, they don't know what to do. So
it's worth thousands.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Not?
So we really like doing this, the consignment part of it, and helping people out. And but it's just we'll again, if we value the gun for you, we can do that, and you don't have to leave them with us, but we do that too.
Well,
and then
wouldn't it be nice to know for insurance purposes too?
Yeah, insurance is a big deal, that's for sure. Well, and then that's why you see the safe industry going, which is the best insurance you can have, in my opinion. To lock them up.
Yeah.
I never saw that years ago, but now it's a necessity, and it's there's so many nice safes to pick from. You don't have to spend $2,000. You can just the sheer fact that they're out of sight, out of mind in a household makes a huge difference.
Absolutely.
So that's in my opinion, the best insurance. Of course, I sell safes, so I'm going to say that, but it's true. It's true.
I agree with you. I do have a safe, by the way.
Yes, that's good. Now, we've got, switching the subject, we've got Father's Day coming up. And we have the gift certificates, which, as they say, one size fits all, or any whim, so we always have those. But, if Dad needs a case of trap loads, maybe, that'd be a nice Father's Day gift.
Hey, you have clothing, too. Clothing.
And we do. We have clothing, and we have muck boots, and, we've got some stuff. We got some knives, but a gift certificate sometimes is the best thing. But if you got something, we always recommend ammunition because, you can always use it if you know what he's using and use them something to unwrap. So, yeah.
What are your hours at Superior Shooter Supply?
We are open Monday through, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 5.
And you're located?
Right on the corner of Ogden and Winter, right across from Thirsty Pagan.
Thirsty Pagan.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is. You can't prove that I do.
It's wonderful. It's a brewery and a piece of lace. Yeah.
That's now I know.
Sounds exotic. I never thought about that. I'm so used to them.
Thank you.
You bet.
I'll be right over. Meet you there. Oh, man.
All right. We'll be right back.
Yep.
With the sheriff.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Well, I told him 9:30, and I think sheriffs,
Oh.
when you say 9:30.
Well, then we'll do Johnny Charlstrom.
Okay.
Okay. He's next.
Back on the frenzy, Johnny Charlstrom joins us. Morning, John.
Good morning.
I have one thing to say right now. Your comment can follow. 45.5-inch lake trout.
Huge.
Yeah. And I understand that Joe, who lives on the northern part of the lake, catches these things a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, he might have been, according to rumor anyway, that's going around the studio, he might have been like the last four guys, alone him, to have the state record.
Well, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know how he does it, but good for him.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
40.
That'd be
Well, you could probably catch it if you want. He put it back.
He did. He puts them all back.
Right.
It takes a very large net. You need one of those big musky nets.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Island Lake had a bunch of musky nets in a month ago.
Okay.
And we saw the nets out there, and we asked the DNR guy. We saw him at the landing. What's going on? What are you looking for? He said they're checking the growth rate of walleyes.
All right.
So if anybody wondered what's all the nets out at Island Lake, they were doing a creel census.
Yeah, I got to imagine they're really trying to see if the slot is having the desired effect of making the walleyes in Island Lake bigger.
My opinion, yes.
Yes, I think so too.
Do you? Good.
Yeah. And I know it seemed like after they did the new slots on Island Lake and Fish Lake. It seemed like after about 3 seasons, started to see good things on both of those lakes with the current management plan.
Yeah, more and bigger.
Yeah, and a lot of people are still pretty skeptical when you can go out and take 10 walleyes off of island that you're not doing damage, but the management seems to be working.
Yeah, when they said that, I thought, whoa, man, that's a lot of fish leaving the lake, but there's a lot of fish there, I guess.
There's a lot of fish there, and too many are going to keep them stunted, so yeah.
Yep, good point.
Hats off to them. So it must be working.
Yes. Okay. What are people using for bait nowadays?
Water is warming up. We're starting to get more and more leeches out the door. They're still buying crawlers so fast that I can't hardly keep them packed fast enough. And still a lot of people taking chub minnows and chubs and pike out the door, but definite if you're going out in the boat, don't forget to bring some of that packed bait because that seems to be kind of key right now.
We say that every week. Never leave home without all the big three.
Yeah. I like to encourage people to bring everything out there because that not only does that benefit me, but it benefits the fishermen too to be able to try different tactics while they're out there. You can do the trolling a spinner with a crawler on it, and then if you want to stop and slip bobber and put a minnow down on a slip bobber, that's pretty effective too. And if you want to work jigs right on the bottom, sometimes in this sunny weather, that can be number one.
Yeah, that's what worked for us last weekend. So, what else is new at the store? What's cooking?
A lot of people are cooking in their yards right now. I've been lots of propane going out to there. We got a lot of people bringing in them 20-pounders. A lot of campers bringing in those 30-pounders. So if you need to get your propane filled up before the weekend, which a lot of people do, bring them up and we'll get them filled for you.
We'll do. Johnny, we got to run. We're going to call the sheriff on you.
Oh, all righty.
All right, see you in a little bit.
You bet.
Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Call the sheriff.
Oh. All right, that's next year on KDAL.
Time now for a Natural Resources Minute, brought to you by the Minnesota DNR.
Hi, everyone. I'm Stephanie Stearns from the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. Safety is always in season. This summer, keep the boating season fun, memorable, and safe. Wear a life jacket. Leave the alcohol on shore. Operating a boat under the influence is illegal and the single greatest factor in fatal boating accidents. Check your safety equipment before you head out. Own your wake to ensure you aren't causing environmental harm or presenting dangers to other people. And brush up on the rules in the Minnesota Boating Guide and take an online course to increase your knowledge. More tips can be found on the boating safety webpage of the DNR website.
For more information, visit mndnr.gov. This has been a Natural Resources Minute from the Minnesota DNR.
I'm Tim Lesmeister, and this is from the pages of the Outdoor News, brought to you by Onyx Fish. We all know that early June is the perfect time to be chasing those great big crappies in the shallow bays, and there are some things you can do to really mess up that bite. I'll tell you what they are, but first...
There are lakes across Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and beyond that are loaded with fish, and nobody's talking about them. Onyx Fish helps you find them. Search by species, filter for big walleyes, trophy panfish, or eater crappies. Check satellite imagery, depth maps, and public access points, all before you leave the house. And now, Onyx Fish is available on Android for the first time. iPhone, Android, doesn't matter. Just download it and start planning. 7-day free trial, then just $35 a year. Onyx Fish. Find new lakes, get there with confidence.
Yeah, the crappies are going good in the shallows. They always do this time of year. But there are some things that you can do to really screw up that great crappie bite. The first one is motoring into that shallow water where those crappies are right now with your big gas-powered motor. And it really messes up the crappie bite, shuts everything down. And if there are other anglers in there fishing that area, they're not going to like you much. The second thing you do that will really screw things up is to make a lot of noise in the boat. If you're in an aluminum boat and things are clanging around, the crappies are going to quit biting. If you're in a fiberglass boat, you're stomping around on the deck, dropping things, it's definitely going to put those crappies on high alert. And the last thing that you don't want to do is get contaminants on your hands, which will transfer to your lures. DEET, sunscreen, really, really bad on the lure because fish just hate it. So if you're out in the evening and the mosquitoes come out, put on a head net. If you want to block the sun, put on clothing that blocks the sun. This is from the pages of the Outdoor News.
Well, we did try to get a hold of the sheriff.
He may try to get a hold of us.
Yeah, we're between here and wherever he is, it's not working.
In the meantime, we got Snowbird Willie's and John Jones.
Ah, nice people to talk to. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Pretty good. Missed you the last while. Did you have a good vacation?
Well, I was in Canada fishing the 1 week, and then the second week I was super busy with customers, and by the time I got back to my phone, it was 10:05, and I missed you.
Customers come first, always.
Well, they do. They do. But I'm in Livingston, Montana right now, actually. So
whoa,
not at the shop.
I would hope you are fishing out there for big stream trout.
I'm not fishing. My dad is from Idaho, and I'm bringing him home to visit his relatives, and just for a couple days, and then heading back to Minnesota.
John, you're a good son.
I try. So,
did you ever live out there?
No, never lived out here. My dad grew up out here, and he ended up in Minnesota through the Air Force back in the 60s.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah. But yeah, we're cranking through projects at the shop, and in a good spot right now. We're taking lots of boat cover customers in, and it's still a busy time. But we're through that crazy rush, right? We're through that.
Yeah.
By June 1st, it seems like we get all our big projects done, and now it's just time to build boat covers and fix a few seats every once in a while. Do some pontoon boat seats here and there for people that just, they drop them off on Monday and they want them back by the weekend, and we can recover them pretty quick, so.
It's amazing, isn't it, how quickly a boat seat or pontoon boat seat gets decrepitated. What is it? Is it the out in the sun? Is it the sunshine that damages them?
It's the sunshine and being wet, and something we've been just starting to do more of. And it's not like it's something we came up with, but we've been doing a lot of individual seat covers. We just finished a large pontoon for a fellow. We reupholstered the whole boat, new woven vinyl flooring, new bimini top, and then instead of wrestling a big boat cover over it every time, he just wanted individual covers for each seat, and darn it, they're pretty nice. And I think I'm going to be doing more of that, because it is just especially if you don't have carpet anymore on your pontoon, and you've switched it over to vinyl, or you bought a newer pontoon that has a woven vinyl floor, because they wear like iron and they're really tough and they can handle the sun and the water and all that. But the individual seat covers are just a nice way to go, because if you're just going out with you and your bride, you just pop off a couple seat covers. If you got a whole group, you pull them all off. So it's kind of a nice way to do it.
I had a pontoon boat, got it used, and we really used it a lot, to the point where I had to rip out the carpeting. And after I ripped it out, I thought, now what? And I tried. I'm swearing, I have my hand in the air. I really tried hard to make it look good, and I failed. So I'm bringing it back. You're going to do it.
Oh, boy. Well, we'll take care of you.
Thank you.
So I think the key with those things is if you're going to go that far, and it's not that much more money and time just to replace the plywood. If it's a 25-year-old pontoon, we take that old plywood off, and we put a good marine plywood on there, and it just seems to be, it turns out way nicer. And then, of course, if you're spending that money on that vinyl floor, you might as well do the plywood also. But there's always, like, all the trim all that stuff is always busted up, broken, smashed. And because we weld aluminum there, we do a lot of, we'll fix all that stuff up really nice and fix all the broken spots and parts. And then we acid wash it and make them look nice and clean again. And they turn out pretty darn good. We've done some nice big projects lately where you would not recognize the pontoon when we're done.
Well, halfway through my project, you couldn't recognize it as a pontoon.
I get it. I get it.
So Snowbird Willie's is a place to make everybody in the family happy with whatever your boat is, right?
Yeah, that's right. We do try. We try to take care of everybody. So whatever you need, we try to. If we don't do it, we've got a partner. In this industry, there's a bunch of small businesses that work on marine stuff, and we all kind of work together and recommend each other when it's outside of our wheelhouse, and it's really kind of a fun community because there's a lot of teamwork. So
yeah. What's your phone number?
Well, let's see. I don't usually.
Okay, I got it.
You got it.
It's 218.
I don't ever call it.
Yeah, 940-1921.
That's it.
And 1921 was the year that Strandberg and I were born.
Yeah, right.
Yes, it was a good year. You can also find us on Facebook, and we're at 6660 Rice Lake Road.
Yep. All right. Thanks, John.
John Jones at Snowbird Willie's, 939 Dave Miller at Northwest Outlet.
Oh, yeah.
On the way.
We're going to go over to Superior. Beautiful town this time of year. Yikes.
Good morning.
Hello. What's that noise back there?
Oh, I got in the vehicle and turned it on because I got the dog in here to get the air going, and now I'm not sure whether I'm talking to the truck.
No, you're talking to KDAL and our million of listeners.
Yes, and good morning, Rick. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to everybody out there.
There, now you're back on track.
Yeah. I got off just a little bit there. It's one of those days where you're like Kermit the Frog in the blender and somebody hit Puree and you're dancing on the blades.
You're so correct there. We are supposed to be talking with the county sheriff right now.
Oh, well, I can take my official voice up and what can I do for you, sir?
Don't light fires. That's the big key, I guess.
I don't think you're tall enough. The guy's about 6'12".
Yeah. The fire thing it's been interesting to see how it's kind of dropped down in the frequency. There's a watch duty that's an app that my son told me about, and boy, it's been great to have that to see what's going on and maybe get prepared for what's going on. But fortunately, it's been fairly quiet. And man, I'm looking around here. I'm kind of close to the UWS campus, and all the trees that are in bloom, and the apple trees and the crab apple trees, and it's just gorgeous out today.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Might not be totally that way for a long time, because we're due for some thunderstorms too, right, David?
Possible later this afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah. So enjoy
Nothing
it.
severe, but could see some rain.
Enjoy it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
I am hoping for that rain really bad, man. It's something else how crunchy dry things are, and so it's one of the thoughts that I was thinking about is there's people that go out are out on the trail, like the Superior Hiking Trail, and they're planning on camping. They're planning on getting water from the water sources along the trail, and sometimes this time with all this dryness going on, you get to a spot where you think there's going to be water and there isn't any. So it's a little bit of planning ahead on that, but it's also just such a great time to be out and doing any of that. And, along with, it's just when you go by Barker's Island and you see all the boats there, and then you see the boats heading out, whether they're going fishing or cruising or whatever, it is summertime, and it's already June.
Yes, it is. And we're into wood tick season on top of that.
We are, I just we've got the clothes that have that permethrin on them and stuff, but had a fella come in last night looking for the spray bottles of the stuff so that he could do his clothes, and he was going gosh, I can't remember where he's going, New Guinea or somewhere.
Wow.
Totally, away from here, but it was interesting, and I mean, smart for him to be looking for tick protection kind of stuff, because he wanted to get his clothes treated before he left, and great idea. But yeah, this is the time, and I'm every weekend if I'm putting on new pants, that stuff's supposed to last like 4 or 5 washings, but I just give my below the knees a quick squirt in my shoes, and so far, knock on wood, but no ticks. But that I can verify that because I check every night.
Wait a minute, you have a dog? You got a dog next to you? How is he doing?
The dog's in the back seat. He's had 2 of them on him so far.
Okay.
Three. But yeah, he's been good. He's got that little thing on his collar, and then he gets the stuff on his back, which he just absolutely hates. But yeah, being good, and it's like if you're out camping and you got the dog with you, people bring the dog into the tent, and man, I hear some stories about the ticks that come in on the dog.
Yeah.
And then of course you're in the tent, you got stuff all over the place, and how do you make sure you get all the ticks before you climb into bed?
Well,
so
take the dog.
You always have to think.
Take the dog swimming. That might help.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, it might drown. It might drown the ticks.
I think they can hold their breath pretty good.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Thank you.
So.
You
had the store, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rick.
No, it's your turn.
All right. Well, throughout the store, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Colors, selection, whether it's rain gear, rubber boots, sun protection stuff, shorts, tops, smart wool socks, sandals, rubber boots, camping gear, the fishing gear. The store is really looking good. And, folks, whatever you need to get outside and have fun, hopefully we got it. More than anything, we're going to have great help there. And when you buy a tent from Northwest Outlet, it shouldn't leak like some of those lower price tents do.
10-4.
So yeah, whatever you need for the outdoors, folks, come check us out, check for ticks, and have a great weekend out there, everybody. Thank you.
Matt King joins us. Matt, you've got kids, right? Hello.
Oh, Matt,
there you are.
There you go.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Can you hear us?
How are you doing?
We're good.
Boy, I wasn't sure if I had Matt King or the sheriff.
No, you got Matt King.
Okay, Matt. You know about Take a Kid Fishing then, don't you, Matt?
Oh, boy, I don't think Matt can hear us, and I don't know why.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here, but apparently you can't hear us.
Well, I can hear you fine. I just can't hear Rick.
Oh, Rick, speak up, I guess.
Well, it's my show. I want to be heard. Okay, you heard that.
There we go.
Okay, Take a Kid Fishing is coming up this weekend, and it's a real good idea. The kids don't need a license. And I understand in Minnesota that if mom and dad take the kid out fishing, they get a pass on the fishing license also.
Yeah, it's a good cause and a good way to get your kids out there and interested in fishing. And same Wisconsin is free fishing this weekend too, so they both kind of got that going. So
good.
Yeah, it's good for to get the kids interested in it.
Do you remember? Does he remember the first fish that he caught as a youngin'?
Oh boy, I don't remember the first fish I caught. I'm not sure. I would guess it was probably Rice Lake.
Really?
Yeah, that would be my guess. We used to go out there quite a bit with my grandpa and stuff when I was younger.
Mine was this is the one I remember anyway, was a bass on Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was just dangling something from the rowboat, and I reeled it in, and my cousin who was with me said, "My gosh, that's the biggest bass I've ever seen." And then they let it go, and I couldn't understand it. You let it go?
That's why there's so many bass in all these lakes, because hardly anybody keeps them.
Yeah. I've never eaten bass. Have you ever eaten a bass?
Oh yeah, lots of them.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
They're not bad. Depending on where you get them, I eat them out of more northern Minnesota, cooler water, and they're not bad at all.
We'll try it. Usually we catch smallmouth up north. I do anyway.
Yeah, and Island Lake has got a lot of smallmouth in it, and there's quite a few places around here that got smallmouth, the St. Louis River, and that's fun fishing. The thing about bass is they always bite, so it's a lot of action. So that's pretty fun. We're out on Lake Superior right now is what I'm doing. I'm fishing in the Jaws tournament this weekend, so we're out there. It's like glass out here.
I think, we could see that from. It's pretty foggy too. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it's not really foggy here, but it is just smooth. I mean, and it's warm. But we're catching quite a few fish, but we're trying to get some bigger ones.
Sure.
You need some bigger fish for contest-wise, so we're working on it. We got 3 species in the boat so far, but trying to get a few more.
How about that fish up north by Isle Royal, 45.5-inch lake trout?
Yeah. You're talking the one from Lake Superior Jigging?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Very nice fish, for sure.
And he let it go. He did put it back.
Yep. Finn puts all those fish back, and it's good for him that he does that, and he's really into that and knows what's going on.
Oh.
Is that a telephone ringing?
It is. It's my phone.
Oh.
Dave?
All right.
Ready? We're trying to reach the sheriff. We're trying to talk with him about the forest fires, and I think we're... we're playing telephone tag here, and he's right now. Some good deals going on at your store at Fish Corner?
Yeah, this week, buy 4, get 1 free on all spinners. That's spinner baits, trout spinners, and walleye spinners. Buy 4, get 1 free on all the stick baits. Some great deals there. And we've got all our rods and combos are on sale, 20% off. Bait buckets are on sale, and fillet knives. So come on up and check it out. We're stocked up and ready to get you out on the water.
All right. I think it's the sheriff. We got to run.
Well, hopefully, anyway.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Matt.
All right.
Matt
we'll
King,
be right back. 9:53 now at KDAL. All right, back on the Frenzy with Rick Jordan and Sheriff Gordon Ramsay.
Good morning. Hey, telephone tag this morning.
Yeah. One of those days, right?
For both of us. Yeah. Well, Sheriff, you've been busy. Where are you right now?
We're up in Tower with coffee with the cop with a bunch of the deputies and some of the Tower cops. And, it's a beautiful morning up here, too.
Are you going fishing then?
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Okay.
We need to have fishing with the cop, maybe, huh?
Oh, let's do it. Yes. Your boat or mine?
Let's take yours.
Okay. I'll be at Abbott Road Landing at about noon.
Deal.
Okay. You've had a tough while here, but luckily the rains came, I'm going to say, in time. Was the rain in time?
Well, and I think one of the things going on, Rick, in a lot of areas of the county is the spruce budworm.
Oh.
And the damage that they caused on the spruce trees, and just how explosive those are when there's fire there, and what it does to the forest.
Never heard that before.
It has been, that's what's been driving a lot of the fires. The Two Harbors fire, that was driven primarily by the dead spruce trees. And we're at a tough time right now where when we get the dry weather, winds, and a ignition source, everybody's holding their breath.
Well, the only thing we can really control is the ignition source.
Mm-hmm.
So let's stop that.
Yeah.
Right. We know one of so a few weeks ago we had we had like 24 fires over a 3-day period throughout the county that were bigger than an acre.
Wow.
And the interesting thing about those, Rick, was half of them were caused by electrical trees on power lines or power lines down because of the winds. And that was interesting to see, because a lot of us think, well, someone was being negligent with a fire or a cigarette or whatever. But those were a little harder to, we really don't have any control over those.
Well, everything's above ground, isn't it, when we get in the boondocks, if you will?
Yeah. A lot of new neighborhoods now, they're all buried. But very true. In once you get out, they're still above ground. And the power companies work to keep trees back, but you know how quick these trees shoot up, and it's a never-ending job.
About a foot a month sometimes.
Right, and with the ash trees, and another issue with a bug killing a tree, the ash trees. I'm seeing more and more swaths of where they've been. Now that things are greening up, and you can see that those ash borers are having a huge impact on the trees in our area as well.
We were at Island Lake. My son, who you remember, I'm sure.
Yes, I do.
We were on the north end, and a plane dived in and picked up water and took off again. And I think that's the one that got shot at up north.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that something?
What goes through a man's head to do that?
Yeah, well, the fortunate thing is no one got hurt.
Yeah.
But he's going to face some consequences. I personally would like to see things a little more severe. I was disappointed to see him get out on $7,500 bail. That could have been devastating for the pilot, for potentially anywhere he may have crashed. And, there's just no excuse for it. And now the DNR has a no-fly zone. I think it's a 20-mile radius around where that guy lives because he's out.
Yeah.
And so potentially if there's a fire around there, it could harm firefighting efforts.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, he should be in jail. We shouldn't be making no-fly zones because the guy's potentially dangerous. That just seems so backwards to me.
Did we get enough rain in this last last couple of days? Enough?
Anything will help. Up here in the Ely Tower area, they've got about half an inch to 3/4 of an inch, which definitely will have an impact. But the bottom line is those spruce trees that are dead and still standing up, they dry out pretty quick, and it's just dangerous. We need a prolonged period of rain to get everything wet, and even though things are greener now, it's still dry.
Okay. Well, all right.
In the meantime, be careful with burning stuff, that's for sure.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm glad we got you on the air, and let's do a better time next time.
Hey, I'm going to see you at noon at the launch, right?
My wife's listening. Come on, man.
All right, next time.
You're supposed to save me, not get me into it. Sheriff Ramsey, appreciate it a lot. See you later.
Good to talk to you guys.
Bye.
All right, we're coming up on news time. Rick will be back next week. We'll do this again.
I don't know if I want to come back, Dave.
And stick around because right after news, it's the Bruce Siskey Show.